Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and I'm just finishing up my day at Islands of Adventure. I have a big update for you. I debunk a rumor, but then tease a new rumor. I try some new food, so find out if it's awesome, awful, or cruffle. But before I get too far ahead of myself, let's go back to the start of my day and see how it all went down. Before we step into Islands of Adventure to see what's happening, there's some stuff happening here in Citywalk with Blumhouse 15. I assume this must mean it's the 15th anniversary of Blumhouse. This setup has little areas or displays for The Purge, Black Phone, and Megan. 15 years of nightmare fuel, it says as well. It's not operational yet, but I'm curious to see how it is when it is operational. Also not operational at the moment, the splash pad. Although they may have turned this off on purpose as it is very close to the Blumhouse display. And now into Islands of Adventure. And I just realized something. Because it's an overcast day, I forgot my sunglasses. Park hours today are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 p.m. is a little early. The park has been closing earlier, like on Friday, Saturday nights. It seems like it's been closing at 8 p.m. recently. That's just because it is the slow season. I am feeling hungry, so maybe we can work in a food review early into this video. The Croissant Moon Bakery has something I've never even heard of. Let's try it. Here it is. Today's lunch. It's a pizza cruffle for $10.49. Cruffle? I don't know. Is it part croissant? Part waffle? It does look like waffle. Don't know about croissant, but it's a pizza cruffle. Let's give it a try. And since the pizza cruffle looks a little small for $10.49, I thought I would try their cheese Danish. Now normally I get cheese Danish from Starbucks. This one here is $4.79. It's even it's bigger than the cruffle. So I would like to compare the Croissant Moon Bakery cheese Danish to the Starbucks cheese Danish and see which one I like better. But first, let's get to the entree, the cruffle. This is what it looks like once I cut it in half. Well, son of a gun, what do you know? I actually liked it. With the pepperoni and the pizza sauce and the cheese, obviously it tasted like a pizza. But then you had that unique texture and flavor of the waffle instead of like a pizza dough. I was surprised. I was going in expecting not to like it, but I really did like it. I really did enjoy it. My only complaint, like I said, is I think it's a little small for the price point. But, you know, I do get a pass holder discount. And when it comes to the cheese Danish, that would be a good substitute for my Starbucks Danish. It was good. It tasted like a cheese Danish should. The only thing is, that one is served cold, whereas I get my Starbucks one warmed, but it's bigger. The one from the Croissant Moon Bakery is a bigger cheese Danish, so it might actually be the better value. So after my pass holder discount, my lunch there was just over $12, $12 and change, which I think it was a pretty good lunch for that price. I think though it was the cheese Danish that pushed it over the top, you know, especially with the size of it. Had it just been the pizza cruffle for over 10 bucks, maybe 9 something after my discount, then maybe not a good value, but the combination of the two items, I think it was worth it. I think though if I had only had the pizza cruffle, I'd be walking away still kind of hungry. Okay, with that quick food review done, let's start walking around the park, which I have a feeling should be a pretty light day as far as crowd-wise and wait times. Rapid wait time montage. Cat in the Hat, 5 minutes. 1 fish, 2 fish, 5 minutes. Carousel, 5 minutes. High in the Sky Trolley, 5 minutes. But also, that one is supposed to spin too. Construction walls as we head to the Lost Continent. They are doing some repair work on the bridge. First that side, and then I assume they'll get to fixing up this side here. There is no flame to greet us as we enter the Lost Continent, but does it matter anymore? Its days are numbered. The Mythos waterfall hasn't worked in forever. You have to wonder, is it done for good? Have we seen the last waterfall over Mythos? There is a rumor going around that Mythos is going to close. The team members that I have spoke to have denied this. They've debunked that rumor. Still, I can't say it's 100% true or not true. When asked further about the permits here for the changes in the Lost Continent, they have told me that those changes are going to happen to this side of the Lost Continent and not affect the Mythos restaurant itself. Take all that information there I just gave you with a grain of salt, as who knows what's true and who knows what. Personally, I believe that Mythos is not going to close, and I have a good reason for believing that, because I have some other information that I'm going to save until the studio's update video. Because even though that bit of information applies just to studios, you can see how that information could affect Mythos over here. It will all make sense in a couple of days when I do the studio's update video. Even though it's a quiet day in the park, I bet you Hagrid's has a long wait time. Well, 60 minutes isn't that bad actually. That wait time is not cruffle. I mean, not awful. I've got cruffle on the brain. And in my tummy. No one is in line for butterbeer. What you got in there, King Kong? Holy guacamole, VelociCoaster is just a 15-minute wait. So I am now in the queue for it. We'll see you on the other side. Yeah, buddy, that was a lot of fun. So sorry I couldn't take you with me, you know, metal detectors and everything, but I am having a great day. Just went above us. I'm having a great day. I did a bunch of rides at Hollywood Studios on my other channel, Rix Q, Tower of Terror, Smuggler's Run, things like that. And now I just got off of VelociCoaster. It's a good day. Friendly reminder, the Jeep has the Spinosaurus behind it, not the T-Rex. Recently, whenever I come across a Pharma box, I've been letting you know. So right over there's the Pizza Predatoria. Over this way, some restrooms, and in between the restrooms, you do have another Pharma box. Scream, Splash, Laugh is a 5-minute wait. It's going to be closed most of all of next year. Something else is going to be closed most of all of next year, but that's at Studios. But I've already teased you about that information when we were in the Lost Continent. You got to see the next update video from Studios. Make sure you have that bell notification on. Here's the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. It is the one missing a vehicle. Normally a Ford Explorer should be there, but maybe because it's a Ford, they're not going to have it. Is there some type of special agreement between Universal and Jeep, maybe? That now they can't have a Ford on property? I don't know. But, you know, T-Rex is getting lonely here. I think that during Mardi Gras, all of the vehicles, all the trucks that pull the floats, I think they're all Dodge. And that's all one related thing. Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge. Maybe that's why the Explorer's not there. If you watch this channel, big news in Toon Lagoon. Sweet Haven has its sweet, sweet waterfall working again. Finally, after all these months, it's working. A very, very fun aspect of this ride, as these people are about to find out. Do they know what's coming? It's coming for you. Oh, and they were lucky enough to get a direct hit. Wimpy's Hamburgers, not open. I'll keep tabs on this. We know Blondie's has not been open for a while now. In fact, if it had been open today, I would have liked to have gotten one of their deli sandwiches. That was what I had on my mind when I was driving in, but I knew it wasn't going to be open. But I do miss those deli sandwiches. Well, I don't know what to tell you. We've got the waterfall working over there at Popeyes and Bluto's Barges again, but now the fire hydrant isn't operating. Right there under Betty Boop is the pass holder lounge. I was curious if they were still allowing pass holders to renew their pass inside of there, so I went and asked a team member. They said yes, you can still get your pass renewed inside of the pass holder lounge. By the way, earlier when I was mentioning the fun I had at Hollywood Studios today, I forgot to say there's a link to Rix Q in the description box. Get in line for a good time by subscribing to my Disney channel. Time for another rapid fire wait time montage. Spider-Man, 5 minutes. Dr. Doom, 10 minutes. Storm Force, 5 minutes. Hulk, delayed. But you know what can't be delayed? The end of this video. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. See you next time.